guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy and this channel is all about my Sylvanian families collection. In today's video I'm going to be unboxing the curly cat family, who you can see here. The brother Maxim, who's just in the front here, comes with a separate set. It's a dining room set, and we've unboxed that on the channel previously, so I'll pop a link to that here if you're interested in looking at that and the set that he comes in. But it's finally time to reunite him with the rest of his family. This family was released in 2023 in both Japan and the UK and US sites, and possibly other sites around the world as well. It was an odd one in that it got an almost simultaneous release, a bit like how the Snow Fairy birds have this year or last year. Can't quite remember when they came out now. I think it was back end of last year actually, 2024. They're one of the exclusive families, so exclusive in Japan to the Sylvanian family's official online shop and also the official physical shops, and in the rest of the world, the Sylvanian family's official online store. Sylvanian families have been having stands at some conventions recently. In May here in the UK, they had a stand at London Comic Con, and I think these products were available there, so you could actually get them in person, which is something we can't usually do, so that's pretty cool if you happen to be going to those kind of events. As for these ones specifically, I got them on my recent-ish trip to Japan. These ones were quite readily available, easy to find, but I had a lot of trouble trying to find these two little babies. I think that's because the babies tend to be more popular and some people only collect the babies, so it was definitely harder to find these. But I found them in the end, and I think it was at the Sylvanian family's kitchen restaurant that I finally found them. You can see from the turquoise packaging that they seem to fit into more of the Town series range. That's reflected in their fancier clothing as well. They also come with some furniture and accessory items, so let's have a quick look at the boxes and then open them up. We'll do the family first and then the little twins over here. So starting with the family set, you can see this comes with mother, father and sister and brother. These are the usual sister-brother size as opposed to the older sibling size. As I mentioned, the box is the turquoise and gold packaging we usually see with the Town series. It's also got this kind of wallpaper print on it. On the back we've got a little bit of blurb about the family and then also everything that comes in the set, the family and their accessories. These boxes tend to be quite plain on the outside, but the inside looks really pretty. So you can see these beautiful stained glass windows and door on the back of the packaging. Really pretty house setup. But let's go ahead and get it open and take a closer look at the figures. So here they are without the glare from the box on the front. You can really see that pretty background. These are going to be a bit tricky to get out without destroying the box, which will be fun, but let's try that. But first of all, let's start with the dad. So here he is, and I believe his name is Claude. Yep, Claude Curly. So there's two fur colours. You can see that Claude is the same colour as his oldest son. It's kind of more muted orangey colour. He's got this adorable fluffy tail that's poseable. He's got this moulding on the back of his head to make him look extra fluffy. You can really see the curled ears more from the side. I believe this is an American breed of cat, and I hadn't heard of it before this family got released, but looking at photos of the real cats, they are super cute as well. I like the polka dot theme he's got going on in his clothes. His outfit is all one piece though. From the front it looks like it could be multiple pieces, but it is indeed all kind of a onesie. And Claude loves collecting antique teacups. Then we have the mother figure. Her name is Charlotte, and she is the other coloration that this family has. She's the grey coloration, so side by side you can see they're quite different. I do love when they have multiple colours of fur variations in families. It's something they've been doing more and more these days, and I really do like that. got cute little whiskers. The mould is the same, so she's got her curly ears, fluffy head at the back. She's also wearing the polka dot theme. She's got this nice kind of satiny, silky blouse, cute bow and some button embellishments. She's also got this pretty lace trim around the bottom of her dress. Her dress is also all one piece. Charlotte loves polishing up the teacups and glasses that her husband finds and making them look all brand new. She has a really fluffy grey tail as well, as opposed to the more orangey version. Then we have the brother and sister, and they are kind of seat belted to this sofa with these plastic ties. So let's try and gently cut the sister out first. There we are. So this is the younger sister. Her name is Chloe. Her dress is also very pretty. It's on the same polka dot theme, but it's kind of got a dual layer, the shorter layer and longer layer underneath. Got a cute bow at the front. It looks like a pinafore dress, and she's got this pretty white blouse underneath with lots of lace detailing on the front. She is the same fur coloration as her mother, but as we'll see later, the fur is not definitive of the males and females, so not all the males are orange and not all the females are grey, because it's the other way around in the babies, but we'll see that in a little bit. The same mould with the fluffy head at the back, and she also has the cute grey tail, fully posable. So Chloe is a strong-willed girl and a little bit precocious. She's known for saying tea is great after all, but really she finds it quite bitter and doesn't really like it unless she can add milk and sugar when no one is looking. Camera's having a bit of a hard time focusing on her today. You can see she's got cute little pink on her nose and in her ears as well. Then finally, for the figures in this set, we have the brother, whose name is Elliot. He is the orangey colour, same as his dad. He's got these two-toned trousers on, or dungarees I guess, and then he's got a little white shirt underneath. This outfit is very reminiscent to me of the Urban Life series outfits. Again, all one piece in a kind of jumpsuit style, just like his dad's. He's got the yellow on his shirt, which does go with the bow on Chloe's dress, but overall his outfit is my least favourite. He also enjoys unique and historical things, just like his father, and his trousers were made by Stella Chocolate. Stella in the Sylvanian lore is a fashion designer and the older sister of the Chocolate Rabbit family. And I'm sorry, Stella, this design is not my favourite. He looks a little bit like a circus clown, in my opinion. I think it would have been nicer if maybe the pants were all blue and then he had the polka dots on his shirt, the white polka dot shirt. But that's just my opinion. Then the set also comes with some furniture and accessory pieces, so I'll try and get that out off camera because I know it's going to be fiddly, and then I'll be back to show you. Okay, that took far longer than I wanted to admit. But first up we have this, I think it's called like a chaise lounge or a sofa piece. Really nicely detailed. I'm fairly sure, 90% sure this is a recolour of an existing piece in the Town series range. I think it came with a chocolate lounge and was all in a red colour. It's got pretty details called out on it though, different colours on the arm pieces here with some nice embellishments. The legs and the back are a different colour as well. And I really like this green colour they've chosen to go with for what would be the upholstery. Very fancy. Then also a table. Again, I'm sure this is a reused mould, I think from the designer studio. But once again in a different colour. This one is all the same colour. There's no extra details called out on it. It does have some nice embossing on the top, but it might have been nice if the table legs and feet had different colours, a bit more akin to the sofa piece. Then the set also comes with some accessories, so 4 teacups. So here are the saucers. You can see they're in 4 different colours. These are really nicely detailed with the accent colour and then the gold rim around the edge of the saucer. think these are really pretty, and I like that they have a different colour each. And then to go with them, the teacups, again in the corresponding colours, 4 different colours. Gold rim around each of the top, cute little ornate handle. Really pretty. I like these accessories a lot, and it makes sense with the story that the dad likes collecting antique teacups. Presumably these are part of his collection that they use on a more regular basis. So that's the main family box. Now let's unbox the twins. So here are the twins. These are the regular standing toddler baby size. They should also be fully posable. The box is very similar to that of the parents. It's got a breakdown on the back, a little bit of story about them. Same colours on the packaging, and then it's also got the same wall colour but with this pretty stained glass window in the back. So let's go ahead and get them open. So here they are without the glare. We've got a boy and a girl. So let's start with the little sister. Her name is Maro, I think, or Maru. And yeah, she's fully posable. Now she is in the same orangey colour as her dad and older brothers. So I like that they swapped that up on the twins. Her dress is really pretty. It's a halter neck, the same kind of fabric pattern as the rest of her family, and then she's got this pretty kind of taffeta layer underneath in a nice yellowy colour. The baby mould also has the kind of fluffy head on the back, but they have no tails, as the baby size figures never have tails as far as I'm aware. She is very, very cute. Let's get her brother out and then I'll tell you their little story from the box. Here's her brother. His name is Burrow. He's got an all-in-one outfit, but it's made to look like shorts and a shirt. I really love this. He looks so dapper and smart. I like the yellow on his little necktie piece as well. The shorts are actually shorts as well. They're sewn between the legs. He is the same grey colour as his mother and sister. And he just looks too cute in this little outfit. So together, the twins are quite mischievous. Burrow really loves chocolate and Maro loves macaroons. And they can often be bribed with treats for doing tasks around the house. So today they're to set up the tea stand, and their mother has said that if they do it, then she'll give them a treat as well, and that's very motivating for them. Reuniting them with the rest of their family. And they also came with some accessories. So first of all, this afternoon tea style stand. I'm pretty sure this is a reused mould from the Tea and Treats set, also from the Town series. There's some nice details on the plates that form the layers, and the top is called out in this pretty pink colour. That fits really nicely along with the teacups. And of course you can't have an afternoon tea without the treats, so here are those treats. Again, I think these are the same accessories from the Tea and Treats set, and also they appear in the chocolate lounge, but in different colours here. So there's some chocolate pieces at the back, which are 2 pieces moulded together. Some white chocolate, milk chocolate, and presumably some sort of strawberry or rose chocolate. I like the details on these. I think they're pretty. They've also got some extra paint on little details. And then also 6 macaroons, 2 in each colour. These are very, very tiny, quite easy to lose. Let's pop them on the tea stand. And here's what that looks like all set up. Really cute, and just the perfect amount of accessories to fill it up nicely. And with the teacups all laid out on the table, they're now all set up for a family afternoon tea. The last thing I wanted to do was take a look at this family in comparison to some of the older Very Dapper cats. So this is the solitaire cat father from the Urban Life series back in the 1980s. This is the sandy cat father who came out very recently this year, and of course this is the curly cat father we've just looked at. You can see the idea of their outfits is all very similar. This shirt with the trousers and braces over the top and some sort of bow tie or collar accoutrement. These are of course all one piece, whereas on the Urban Life series they're two pieces. His shirt and trousers are separate. And in terms of the moulds, they're all different. But I just think it's nice to take a look at how these very dapper cats have evolved over the years. When these cats were first announced, I wasn't quite sold on them. I wasn't sure about the mould and the curled ears. I thought they had a little bit of a hamster mouse-ish look to them. Then we got Maxim for Christmas, I think it was. Unboxed him and just thought he was absolutely adorable, especially in the side profile. I will admit that this family or 2-box family sets are quite expensive, so that's why I wanted to wait to get them in Japan so I could get them for the best price possible due to the conversion rate being the way it is at the moment. I'm not sure if I would have got them otherwise, because the exclusive items very, very rarely, if ever, tend to go on sale. But either way, I'm glad I was able to add them to my collection. I'm glad Maxim has been reunited with the rest of his family, and seeing them out of the box like this, they are very, very cute. I like the clothes, I like the fabrics used, and I love cats, so always happy to have another cat family in my collection. But that's all for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this set with me. Are they one that you have in your collection or would like to add to your collection, or are they just not your cup of tea? Pun entirely intended. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye for now.